Okay, so this is my video on how to analyze a large piece of or large database for educational purposes. I have to say at first I was a little thrown off because obviously I have never worked in a school and I don't know, um, I would never have thought that they would use large data such as this. And after researching and reviewing a couple of apps, I can see how it is very helpful. In the other video I made for the other part of this module, I researched Kahoot, which is actually an engaging gaming platform that you can do gamified quizzes. And at the end of your quiz, you can have reports that report on the number of answers, number of answers, questions answered correctly and incorrectly. It's also based by students, and then I can see how that tells you which questions are problematic, and then that helps you guide your instruction, and that tells you where and what topic you need to review. So I used the Regents data, and I think I'm going to attempt to make a pivot table. And the first thing you would have to do is make sure that it has headers. So I'm just gonna edit this by pretty wide, make sure that it's got a different color in there. It's got a fill color. Let's do like a light blue. Okay. All right, so this is the answers for that regions, and I have the regions opened up here. Okay, so the first thing we want to make sure in this data is that there are no breaks in the data. So there are no breaks in the data, so we will continue to do the pivot. Okay, so if we go ahead and select on that column, let's say we want to know what the answers for that first question are. Then we would go to data and then pivot table. So it's gonna want to create a new sheet. Do OK. So the suggested information here, I think it's artificial intelligence, just trying to make things easier for you. So we can select the first one and see what it gives us. And well, it's adding, so that's not really helpful. I mean, we'd want to see how many students answered a certain. So if we select here and we go to insert, we do a chart. So that's on the first row here. Okay, chart, maybe this one. Okay, so we have like a nice visual of how many students answer number 2 and how many students answer number 3 and how many students answer number 4. And we can go ahead here and change the types of graphs because that's percentage, so that's not really helpful. What about a pie chart? Pie chart. Interesting, because this doesn't show the number 2, it just shows. Okay, well, this is all I have for this large piece of data. I don't have the original one. I was not able to do anything with the original, so I copied everything over and made my own Google Sheet. So maybe something's messed up there. But I do grab the concept of analyzing large data especially when it comes to analyzing data which results from assessments. I see how that's very helpful in guiding your instruction.